Oh, hello. Yeah, it's been some time. Last week I was run into some breathing problems, so I end up in the calling ambulance for ER a couple times. But I think now I should be good enough to record another video. So yeah, this time I want to share some thoughts about reading the Bible. You know, as in comparison, I like reading Old Testament than the New Testament. All the reason is I found the Old Testament more fascinating. It's more about God, how He's worked on human. One books I like to read is Moses Deuteronomy. You know, it's about the law. But really it's not really about the law, it's about how Moses, after the years in the wilderness, he recalled everything and remind his fellow people. Yeah, I think that part is, one thing is important, like I shared. Even they are not doing good, not really follows the law, not really a perfect nation, well, it's actually causing lots of trouble with Protestants, but they still giving another chance to enter the promised land. Well, Moses not. But the more important is all these years, good or bad, they receive the daily provision faithfully until they receive the first fruit from the promised land. They receive daily provision from the Lord every day. I mean, that part is actually is, you see, my accountant, she told me, I used to own a small business. My accountant, she told me she didn't like to read the Genesis too broadly. Yeah, I understand why she told me that. But I see this, if you go to the Genesis, you read about, they're actually telling God is gracious and merciful is not because Jesus retold the story. Jesus just clear of we telling the how to read the Bible, how to discern the Bible to his disciples and even to all of us, that we read the whole Bible wrong the whole time. God is gracious. Salvation is not an invention in Jesus' time. Salvation is invented in Genesis. It just, the whole plan is not revealed to us. But you tell there's it already foretold there gonna be a plan for humans reunited with God. But it's just very simple things and simple concept, and nobody know what this is when, and we built it a little bit until Jesus' time. But our focus is when Adam and Eve rebelled, and they actually not repent to God. They have to shift the brain to each other. But God still provide them the animal skin, help them to cover up, walk with the children. Yeah, you may say, oh, I don't have to work hard. Yeah, consequence. But God's protection and relationship with humans never end. He did not recreate a new Adam and Eve to replace it. They just take it in this stage and continue his plan, whether they are good or bad. He chose Abraham. Abraham, actually in his first year, is only a Canaan. It actually is not fully committed to God. You can see that he just went to Egypt to try to take the plans in his hand. But we see all the protection and the vision, protection and guidance, and never change. The one thing is very promising is that God did not set up a plan B on human, which means there's no another team to replace. Even you can tell, even God says they want to set up another child from Moses' the children to set up another group of people to enter promised land that is still following his original setup, the children from Abraham and the several nation. So why this part was promising and commenting is because, well, I don't need to doubt what I read from the Bible. I know what's so promising. It doesn't relate to whether I work. It doesn't relate to how it is I'm doing good or bad. It doesn't need to worry about God might change his plan sometime in the future. Like some modification. One he's foretold, that's it. I mean, I have already, like, the Israel in the wilderness. I have already 20 years that I'm pretty sure that I receive his protection and guidance every day. So why should I worry now? Like I say, if I have trouble tomorrow, that will be things arranging. So I think it's right. The time is, I have to live every day to the fullness as possible, enjoy every day I have, and leave this world when the times come. So, yeah, I know. Just a few nights when I can't breathe, when I cannot really sleep in the ER, is frustrating. But the good thing is I still not reached the point that I will give up. Because I'm pretty sure before I cannot stand it, my time will be up before that. And before my finals hour, I should enjoy everyday works, like the sunshine, my children's laughter, and the good view. And still have the ability to record, to share my thoughts with my children and friends, whoever you are, wherever you are. May God bless you.